time on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They're throwing it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, King, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it. Pass caught by Jack Bench. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have an early opportunity. That's an interception on the game's first series.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Connects on the crosser. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
Let's go.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
1st and 10.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Set up.
Sticking to the air here. This one finds Thornton. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds Johnston. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Los Angeles.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get it to Rondé Gadsden II. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to start the drive. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's going to throw this one. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jeanty from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
And that's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Herbert from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Raiders get to it. And they're going to take possession of the football. They're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And it sets up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And he sure came his own to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's a screen play to Jency. He spins right by him. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw, so it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Third down, give to Hampton. And that short gain is enough for a new setting down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A gain of a yard. First down, Chargers.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Now Herbert to throw. Chased out to his right. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. They call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Chargers, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Herbert back to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
5-9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They'll go play action. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Herbert on 1st down. Brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Downfield finds Lambert Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Now Herbert again. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. It's Herbert once more. Complete here to Hinton. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go, go!
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. 47-yard line, first down. One final shot before the half. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down at the 30. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Herbert from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
On 3rd down, Herbert escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Herbert throwing again. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's good to McConkey. And he's taken down at the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Herbert to throw once more. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Setting up to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Jency. There he goes again. Ashton Jency makes the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Speaks to this guy's talent. He's just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. It's 2nd and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now off the play action. Headed out right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 21. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Chargers 21. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert back to it after the pick. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
45 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
First down. A gain of 45 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Tight end in motion left. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Jeanty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Giving this to Jeanty. He's still going at the 30. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown! The Raiders go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. Carlson now to add 1 more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 42. Chargers 28. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Back to the air, Herbert. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Throwing on first is Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 29 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Los Angeles.
Set. 21. Go.
Now Herbert again. Has it down close. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 35.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go. Go.
They'll throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
14 more yards.
They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
First down. First and
Markers
10
reset, ball at the 37.
line.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Working on 1st down. They did it! He made the interception! Dante Jackson takes it away. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers bring it back to even. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
They'll go play action. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Finds Bash, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
19 Tiger.
Throwing on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders going for the win here. This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, Kaplan. You gotta throw this out. 59. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
A minute 20 left to go. This is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
Setting up to pass. That's completed right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running it with Hampton. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Set. 380.
Hampton. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Again, it's Hampton. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights.
42.
And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles, time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. Forced out to his right. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.